morning, you beautiful people. Another glorious day. Indeed, indeed. Oh, my goodness. I was just sitting here checking out another platform and listening to people and finding the uplifting voices and positive people out there, right? And just filling your heart with all the love and the care and seeing that other people in the world are also filling their hearts with love and care. It's really great. I absolutely adore watching these things in the morning because they just really help me get going. I mean, I wake up pretty positive every day, especially since I removed all the trash out of my life. That's been great. So if you're struggling, I think is what I'm trying to touch on today. If you're struggling with moving forward and finding joy and happiness and lightheartedness in your world, if you're waking up every morning with something on your mind very heavy, or a person or a being on your mind, and they weigh you down, you need to stop and really think about the quality of that relationship and whether or not it's worth your time and energy. And once you come to realize that it's definitely not worth your time or energy, and yes, kindness is important and loving each and every one of us is important, but I mean, I can love somebody silently and care for them and, lift them up to the Creator. I do not have to interact with them. I do not have to hang out with them, and I do not have to be a part of their heavy world, because some people are drawn to drama. Have you noticed that? And that's where their main focus is on, right? Is what is the next thing that I don't know the word, you know, rant about, whine about, cry about, bitch about, moan about. I don't know. Focus on, and there's quite a few I've noticed in my time. There's quite a few people in the world that absolutely feel they need drama in their lives. I don't know if it makes them feel significant or that they have meaning if they're, I don't know, maybe they're just trying to feel. I don't know. I'm not a person who enjoys drama in her life. It weighs heavy on my heart, it weighs heavy on my mind, and then I become angry and bitter because I can't fix anybody else. I can only work on my own self. So to carry that is absolutely asinine. you know Excuse me. I'm not saying don't be kind and considerate and compassionate towards others and what they're going through, what they're feeling, or what they believe in. Definitely not. Like, I mean, support each and every person, but that being said, that doesn't mean you have to go out and interact with the crazy, and in my eyes, sometimes some levels of drama are just downright crazy. Like, why you would allow yourself to go through something so crazy is beyond my comprehension, you know. And that's okay, because I mean, everybody is different. Everybody processes and deals with things in their world differently, you know. My body's a little. Oh, have I told you that I dropped a patio on myself? Yeah, a couple 3 days. Today's day 4. Yeah, today's day 4. From the actual day that it happened to today is day 4. And the bruises are fading. They finally came to the surface. Like, when a deep bruise and it's very tender, but now it's like not so. It's tender, but not so tender, right? Because they've surfaced and it pulled down my back and my hip. It was a very heavy wall patio, and yeah, because I was doing yard work, of course, because I try to look after what I have I've been graced with things, and I just try to do my best to tend to what I have, and I'm slowly reducing. I mean, I've never been really on board with the ways of the white man, so to speak. Consume, 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 and oh fuck, consume some more, and just keep killing the planet. But I've been looking around, and I've accumulated crap over the years, and this crap slash clutter is it's not to the point where it's imposing on my own being and my own beliefs, but I do notice that there's a lot, and do I really need that? So I'm in the process of trying to use up what I have, pay forward what I don't want, upcycle and recycle what I can, and I mean, I'm still on my journey to reduce my waste, and I've been doing pretty good with that, to be honest with you. I used to get like, you know, Safeway bag. Now it's Safeway bag. Um, Watered the hell out of my compost last night. With this heat, I figured, oh yeah, get some like composting brewing in there. So, but yeah, I just had a couple of thoughts, listening to inspiration, and then really really realizing why my heart is so light lately. And yeah, I took out the trash, so to speak. I don't have room in my life for that kind of, it's got to be a better word than drama, you know, but that kind of heaviness and oppression and depression and obsession and any essence. Right, I don't. And I mean, I eliminated it years ago, and I'm the type of person that I believe in forgiveness, especially for my own self, and I believe in second chances and all the things, and it doesn't always work out or pay off, and that's okay. It's fine. It's chalk it up as another lesson, chalk it up as more experience, chalk it up as learning something new about yourself, right? Like, I forget, I had a conversation yesterday with somebody. It was quite an in-depth one. It was really wonderful. And but on the phone, okay, I'm still being safe because, variant D is just wildfire right now, but just seems like everybody is focused on other things and forgetting that, you still need to protect yourself from the COVID and get vaccinated. But that's another thing. Might touch on it again here, I don't know. But learning about who I am and what I will and will not tolerate in my life. You know, I used to react with broken hearts, oh, they really hurt me, and I think I'll just step back and, let them do whatever it is they're doing. I don't need any part of that. And, now when I find myself go through, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not instant. It takes me a little bit of time to process and really look inside and come to realizations, and so this time around with the broken heart, and I don't need that crap in my life, and second chances and just trying to navigate through that, I realize that it's not a matter of liking or disliking a person. It is definitely a matter of whether your values and your thought process kind of line up. I mean, I'm not talking like bang on par so that there's no discussion, or. I'm talking about in general, walk of life, right? I mean, generally you're attracted to people who have the same sort of values of yourself, right? Like love the planet. That's a big value in me. So if I meet other people who are kind and love the planet and want to do things like that, then I'm more drawn to them, you know. And then, later on you find that they're throwing their plastic bits in the fire and you're like, ooh, wow, I thought you were all for the planet. Well, I am, but only sometimes. Oh, yeah, it should be an all the time thing in my books, right? So, don't be offended if I'm like, I'm not really on par with you there. So, I'm gonna just, you know, wish you well and the best in your world. But I'm gonna navigate myself over here now because I don't necessarily agree with what you're doing or saying or whatever over there, right? So it doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make them a bad person. It just means that we agree to disagree, so to speak, right? So yeah, I don't allow drama and crap in my world, and I definitely take out the trash when I realize that oh shit, I let the drama and the crap in again, and and that's okay. It's okay because if you don't keep going forward and trying things, even if it's a retry, like, oh, the conversation, right? The conversation yesterday, and something was said about exes, and I said, I forget the lesson that exes are exes for a reason. I forget that lesson more often than not. Pardon me, because I believe in second chances. I believe that people can grow, people make mistakes, people learn from their mistakes, and they move forward. I mean, if I wasn't given second chances, I don't think I'd ever would have been able to recover from my addictions and my drug abuse and heal through my trauma and my sexual abuse, right? So excuse me. Yeah. So I mean, it's not a big deal. People are in your lives for a season. People are in your lives for a reason, and people just pass through your life, and you kind of wipe it off the bottom of your feet and hope that you don't ever have to go down that road again. You know, that's where I'm at right now in my journey, and just making sure that I keep the trash out because I don't need it in my world. I don't need the negativity. I don't need the drama. I don't need those things. Why one would think that they need to take on all that shit in their life is again something I don't comprehend. But back to the beginning of this conversation, there are people out there who they don't survive if they don't have drama or chaos or crises in their life. And I'm a more laid back kind of mellow kind of girl, so that just puts my guts in uproar. Gives me anxiety and panic attacks and worry and wrinkles and I was gonna say gray hair, but no, I don't. I've been blessed that way. I'm gonna knock on wood with that because I put it out there. Probably go gray overnight now. But that's okay. You know what? I've earned all my gray hair, and to have the opportunity to continue to age gracefully or to age at all, right? It's a fucking privilege, and I'm okay with that. So yes, here I sit with my gray hair and my wrinkles, and I don't filter, and I don't make up, and I don't try to pretend to be something I am not. Gracefully aging, I am. Well, maybe not so gracefully, but aging, I am. You know, everybody's dying to get off the planet. I apologize, that might not have been funny to some. So yeah, I just thought, there's just so much positivity you can find out there that you don't need to participate, hang out, navigate through, be involved with traumatic people. It's absolutely okay to make the choice to say, mm, you know, that's a little sticky, a little icky, and a little bit gross, and I don't want to touch that anymore. Yeah, it's absolutely okay. It's okay for you to allow yourself the grace, the love, the calmness, the kindness that you want in your world. And it's absolutely okay to take out the trash and leave it on the curb, because that's where it belongs. Anyway, have yourself a fantastic day. Take care. Be safe. Be true. Um, You know, peace and blessings, self love, self care, kindness, all the things, forgiveness. I know, controversial topic, and not everybody, blah, blah, blah. You do you. I'll do me. And forgive myself for allowing the trash in, took the trash out. It's okay. Another lesson learned. We definitely still don't do drama well. No problemo. You don't have to do that anymore because I'm a big girl and I can make my choices. Stay safe. Get your vaccination if you haven't done that yet. Quit coming up with excuses as to why you have not done that yet and just do it. Okay. Bye, guys.